welcome back to The Sims 4. Today we are back with Hazel, and I know it has been a long time. I've been moving and everything, so stuff's still we're still getting settled in, but I figured I would get this episode up because it is an important episode today. We have a lot of important stuff happening. So another little disclaimer that I did want to give is that when I was planning out Hazel's story, I was planning out like this really intense, really serious, like complex story. And I'm used to doing that, like when I was back on Sims Tumblr and you would use like the pictures, and it was during Sims 3, and Sims 3 has a lot of ability to do stuff like that. Like you can pick the Sims up and move them around and pose them how you want, and they all they listened better, I think. And what I'm learning about The Sims 4 is that all of that just isn't really possible in this game. So rather than downplay the story and mess up the story I had planned, I just figured that we would do what we can and work with what we have. So this episode, just bear with me, enjoy it as much as you can. I hope that it's still super fun, and we're just gonna get started. So today, Hazel is in her yard. She's just practicing some magic. You know, a lot of the pretty sparkles. She's just having a good time. Mila's over there. They just got home from work, so Mila is still in uniform, running with some macaroni. This is prime exercise. Anyways, Alex is over here today. Look at that. Look how cute this is. Just on the balcony, having a little morning chat, just saying hi. And Alex is in his cute fall weather outfit. Oh, I love it so much. But the truth is that Alex is actually here because he needs to tell Hazel something important. See, this is what I mean. Look at them. They're always walking off. We can't do this. We can't do it. Anyways, we are just gonna pause it here so Alex can tell the girls what is going on. Basically, you guys remember Alex's situation with the vampires. He's kind of gotten himself in what is supposed to be a mutually beneficial relationship. The vampires were there to get the secret society off of Alex's back, and in return, Alex's father, Mortimer, was going to help the Vampire Council get some legislation passed and stuff like that. But Alex is here today to tell Hazel that after the agreed upon arrangement, the vampires are now asking for more, and they're like wanting more things passed and more favors from Mortimer, and it's to the point where Mortimer can't do it anymore, and now the vampires are threatening the Goth family and trying to find a way to kind of force Mortimer's hand into continuing to help them. And Alex is very concerned and he's not sure what to do. Of course, Mila and Hazel are also like, uh-oh, that sounds bad. We don't know what to do either. Of course, they have no idea. They're just little baby witches too. What can they do against the entire Vampire Council? A little worried for our dear Alex's safety. Not to mention the fact he lives with 2 vampires. His roommates are vampires, so I think what Hazel is gonna do is she's gonna call a coven meeting. She's gonna call her coven and be like, hey y'all, we got a situation. Can you guys come over? We kind of got to talk about something that's going on. So the coven is all here. We've got Grace and Ivan, and Morgan Ember is here, the freaking sage for Untamed Magic, and Elphaba, who is the sage for Mischief Magic. Like, these are very important people in the magic community. We got the sages and everything, and Hazel's just gonna put it to them and be like, listen, there's some stuff going on with the vampires, and I don't know if there's anything that we can do about it, but I'm really worried about my friend. Him and Elphaba, though, are reading up. They're probably reading some like legal bylines, trying to figure out if there is anything more they can do to get Alex out of this situation. But yeah, Hazel's coven doing what they can. But speaking of very concerning and worrying things, we also, that we are worried about is our bills. As usual, they're going to be $3,000, almost $4,000, and we have $520 in the bank. So as concerned as we are with everything else, there's nothing we can do at this exact moment, so we are just going to come out here and have a little yard sale and try to earn a little bit of money. Oh look, Simon is here too. The other sage is coming along. Maybe he got word. He got word of what's happening. Hazel, why did you do this? Are you so mad that you're just going to start a fire? I mean, go off, I guess. Oh my god, and what is happening to Mila? Mila, what is this? What in the world is going on? Spellcaster overload. Oh, look. She's overcharged. What? Oh, this is horrifying. Oh my god. Anyways, despite the setbacks, Coven's still hard at work. Oh my god, look at poor Grace. She is gonna find an answer. Grace said, I'm getting the answers. Anyways, it is about 8 p.m. and look who is running, sprinting even, onto the property. Isabel has arrived. What does she want? And Isabel is like, Hazel, you need to come quick. Come to my house. Get your friends to come. Something is going on. I'm really scared. You all just need to come. It's about Alex. So, of course, good thing the Coven is all still here. We're all running over to Alex's house. Morgan and Elphaba are like, we'll come with you just in case you need us. But it looks like we were too late arriving. Someone is biting Alex. It's Felix. It's Isabel's brother biting Alex's neck. So Alex has been bitten, and like, can we just pretend that he's like on the floor, like dramatically dead instead of just like passed out with his ass in the air? Can we pretend? So anyways, Alex is like, meh, been bitten, turning into a vampire as we speak, transforming. Isabel is like, I knew it. I knew that the council was going to do something. This is all them. They're trying to force Mortimer's hand. If Alex is a vampire, then of course Mortimer has to help us more because his own son will depend on it. This was their plan all along. And the Coven is like, what do we do? What can we do? We have to help Alex. Is he going to be a vampire now? Isabel's like, yes, he is. He's technically dead. He will come back as a vampire. So Hazel. Let's move over to Hazel. Where is Hazel? Where did she go? Oh my god, Hazel is gone. She's just walked out on her lifelong best friend dying. Why did she go home? She's just on the computer? My best friend was bitten by a vampire. I'm gonna go in a chat room. Okay, whatever. Let me fix this real quick. Hazel, over Alex's lifeless body, is casting her new spell that she learned. Remember? She learned De-Deathify. She can bring a Sim back from the dead. He's okay. He's alive. He's not dead. We're very happy. The Coven, the rest of the Coven is like, you know what? Morgan Ember is like, we're going to go talk to the Vampire Council. We're just going to go chat. What's their address? We just want to talk. And him and Elphaba are going to go get Simon and like the rest of the magical realm council and important people. And they're going to go have a word. Put these vampires back in their place. You can't harm humans. That's like probably part of the magical contract, right? Like that has to be against magical law. And I think Morgan and Elphaba are going to go enforce some law on these vampires. But for now, Alex is okay. He's alive. Hazel saved him with her De-Deathify curse that she just learned in her Untamed Magic. Bailey never wanted her to learn Untamed Magic. She thought it was dangerous, but look, she's saved her best friend's life with it. Like, thank goodness she knew how to do that, or else Alex would be dead or a vampire. Who knows? What a night. It is 8:30 in the morning. Hazel is dropping Alex off at his parents' house. This is probably the safest place for him right now. Okay, Alex is getting some coffee. He's just happy to be alive, honestly. But Isabel is here. I think she just is stopping by to check in on Alex. She's like, I just wanted to make sure that you're okay. Like, I'm leaving. I don't want any part of the Vampire Council. Like, you have to know that I wasn't involved in this and I would have never been involved in doing that. And yeah, I'm basically running away. I'm leaving. And Hazel's like, you know, that's probably a good idea because I just got a phone call from the Coven and they said that some shit's about to go down with the Vampire Council. So you probably don't want to be here or anywhere around them when it does. So you should get out. You should go lay low for a while. And with that, Isabel. Goodbye, Isabel. I will miss her so much. I love her. And Hazel is like, Alex, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I know that you and Isabel liked each other. I'm sorry that she's leaving. And Alex is like, it's okay. Isabel and I, we weren't actually we didn't actually like each other. In fact, I think that I was only trying to be interested in her to distract myself from something else that I was feeling that wasn't okay. And Hazel's like, what do you mean? Like, I know that you and Ivan are seeing each other, and it just made me realize that actually I really love you as my best friend, but also as more than my best friend. And Hazel is like, oh my god, I was like doing the same thing with Ivan. I was like trying so hard to make myself like him, but actually yeah, I really, really love you always. You're my best friend my whole life. And yeah, that's how we both feel. Look at them. They are so meant to be, and they finally realize it. I'm so happy for them. We all knew this was coming. I tried to pretend for a little bit, even to myself, that I wasn't gonna do it. But like, come on. Like, I was going to pass up the chance to have Hazel be part of the Goth family. The Goth family, it's iconic, okay? Like, I was gonna pass up the opportunity, especially since it was like it fits so well, like with Hazel's whole story and what the Goth family is. And also, it was happening so naturally in the game. Like, when I had Hazel growing up before I started the series, I played through her whole childhood, and Alex was like her friend. Like, he was coming over every day after school. I wasn't even prompting it. I don't know, it was meant to be. It was destiny, and I'm so excited and I'm so happy for them. I think I'm gonna end this episode here, as this is kind of like the natural end to this portion of their story, but we know there's going to be more exciting stories from these two. I'm actually thinking, I have plans. I do have plans. So yes, this will not be the last we see of Hazel and Alex, and I hope that you enjoyed this part of the story and everything, and Hazel's life as a witch and learning her magic. Yeah, thank you so much for sticking around through all of the chaos. Like I said, we're still getting things figured out, but there will be more to come. And in the future, I'm gonna be more mindful of like the types of stories that I can do. Like with The Sims 4, I think it needs to be more gameplay focused. Again, just thank you guys for sticking around, and I hope that you enjoyed it. As messy as it was, I still think it was a great time, and I hope that I will see you in the next one. Bye!